on, Mika.
My name is Mika. My father is the chef owner of a sushi restaurant, and on the weekends, I help out at his place.
Mika! Can you take this to the customers in the private room?
Yes, sir. Thank you for your patience.
Mika! You helping out today too, huh? Your dad must be so proud.
No, I enjoy it. Even then, I see you're always renting out the private room. I guess you must be discussing something important.
What? No, it's nothing. Why do you ask?
Our restaurant had a private room that was reservation only. It was booked out almost every single day, but oftentimes there were some suspicious people reserving it. What are they always talking about? I wonder if it's about work. Oh, customers. Wait, Hatsuo? This guy was Hatsuo Tonari. We go to the same high school and we're classmates, but...
Wow!
Working part-time at a sushi restaurant with so few customers, your hourly must be pretty bad. Are you that poor? This is hilarious.
Ugh. It's not like I'm concerned about money or anything. This is my father's restaurant anyway.
What, seriously? Your dad is the owner of a place like this. Makes me worried if you're able to live a decent life at all. You know, my dad is a local councilman, even though I'm sure you all knew that already.
Who does he think he is? Hatsuo's father was the local counselor. Because of that, he seemed to think that it made him important too, and he was always looking down on me and our other classmates.
My dad is an amazing counselor, you know. That's why you all need to bow down to me.
Ugh. After that, Hatsuo was eating plate after plate of my dad's sushi, but...
Wow, yuck! What the hell is this tuna? It's so obvious that it's been frozen, and it tastes so cheap. I know what the real thing tastes like, so I can't be satisfied by something this low quality. Seriously, gross.
If that's how you feel, then why are you eating it? Ugh. He kept complaining about all my father's sushi. Even the other customers overheard him, and they looked uncomfortable as they watched him stuff his face. However, Hatsuo didn't seem to notice or care. As he continued eating the sushi,
Gross, disgusting, barely edible. I guess that was mediocre at best. I'm full now, I'll get going.
I guess we can finally get rid of you. And your total is...
As for payment, you can put that on my dad's tab.
Excuse me?
I mean, come on, I had to eat sushi that bad, and I'm not really in the mood to pay for it now. You know, plus I didn't bring anything with me anyway.
That means that you were intending on dining and dashing from the start!
Oh, don't be so mad. We're classmates after all, so you can let it go, right?
Ow, ow, ow! How am I supposed to let this go?
What's the matter, Mika? Raising your voice like that?
Father! Actually... I explained the situation to my father, and I was so sure that he would say no and take my side, but...
Well, why not? It's not like he's saying he's not going to pay at all.
Hey, come on, Dad!
However, if you tell your father, he really is going to pay for you, right?
Of course! I promise he'll pay, why wouldn't he?
Well then, I believe you, and we'll put today's meal on a future tab. Your father comes to our restaurant a lot too, so the next time we see him, I'll talk to him about it.
Thanks! Looks like your father gets away more than you do. Next time I'll just talk to him. Alright then, I'll be back soon. See you soon.
Ugh! Hey, Dad! If you give that guy an inch, he's the type to take it 100 miles. Why did you encourage him?
It's fine. More importantly, would you mind wiping down the open tables? Here, a towel.
I had never seen my father angry, not once in his life. I loved that kindness about him, but at the same time it seemed pathetic sometimes. After that, Hatsuo is going to become even more arrogant. Why doesn't he understand that? Dad, I finished wiping down the tab.
I still have a long way to go, huh?
What?
I need to refine my craft so that I can consistently make the best tasting sushi, and so I don't disappoint my customers anymore. I have to work harder.
He actually was hurt by Hatsuo's comments. That's it. I definitely can't forgive him. After that, Hatsuo came back to our restaurant over and over again, and every single time he would say to put it on his dad's tab, and not once did he bring any form of payment with him. But his father never came to the restaurant, so every time he would come, it was resulting in us losing money and eventually on the verge of bankruptcy. Why are you here with so many people?
Can't you see we're having a party? The other customers are in the way. So can you hurry up and get them out? Hey, you old man! We're about to use the whole restaurant, so can you move it along and see yourself out?
Stop disturbing the other customers.
Why not? What's the problem? Unlike your dad who runs a sushi restaurant and doesn't get any customers, my dad is an important person in this town, so I can get away with anything.
As if. I won't let you get away with this. If you're going to do this, I'll call the police and have them take you out if I have to. And get off that customer right now.
What a waste of time! My dad is above the police, so no matter what there's doing. So no matter what, there's nothing you can do about it. Also, this old man's seat sure is comfortable. Or do you want me to tell my dad and have this place shut down? It doesn't make any difference to me whether this restaurant exists or not, so I wouldn't mind at all.
How could you?
If you don't want that to happen, then hurry up and bring out the sushi! Go on now and hurry up, we're all hungry! Outro 1,000 pieces, 79 without wasabi, 21 with. 2 to 100 pieces, salmon 40 pieces, squid, shrimp, crab, octopus. Help!
This bastard. Just because my dad won't say anything, he thinks he can do whatever he wants. I'll never forgive him. If my dad isn't going to say anything, then I'll take him down myself. A few days later, I had reached well past my limit, and I decided to put hidden cameras in the restaurant. I wanted to show the world what Hatsuo was doing. However...
Yo, I see you put a little camera here. But what are you going to do with that?
No. How did you know?
My daddy has always been followed by the media, so he's always telling me to be cheerful about things like this. Anyway, I bet you're the one that did this, huh, Mika? Why don't I tell my dad and have him shut this place down? Let's say tomorrow.
Wait, no! I did that myself, so please don't do anything to the restaurant.
Who cares? It doesn't matter to me what happens to this place anyway. I'll be back tomorrow, so you better not forget that, you hear me?
No. How could he? I was just trying to... For my father, I just wanted to do something about Hatsuo.
Mika, what was all the commotion about?
Nothing. It was nothing. This was something I did myself, so I need to fix it myself too. All I could think about was how to get my revenge on Hatsuo as I continued helping out at my father's place. But the next day rolled around and I still didn't have a clue on what to do.
Sharp, as promised, I'm back again! You're welcome.
Hatsuo! I'll apologize to you about yesterday, so please don't do anything to my father's restaurant.
Interesting. Well then, if you agree to become my girlfriend, then I'll forgive you. What? Well, if you want me to forgive you for what you did yesterday, then I'll need you to make up for it properly, of course.
Scumbag like this. I don't want him anywhere near me. But if it means protecting my father's restaurant, then... Fine. I'll be your girlfriend.
There'll be no need for that. We'll be having you pay the full tab today.
Excuse you? You do know who my father is, don't you, old man? Have you tried to stand up to me? Do you have any idea what's going to happen to your precious little restaurant?
I don't mind at all. If it means my daughter getting hurt, then losing this restaurant is nothing compared to that.
Dad!
How cute! Well, enjoy this while it lasts, because you won't be staying out for long. I'm going to call my dad right now and get this place. Hey, look at the TV! What?
Embezzlement case? Wait a second. It's Hatsutaru Tonaro. That's... When you say dad, you mean that person?
Dad? Why the hell is my dad doing a policy press conference?
I have done everything in order to improve this town! For God! Look at that! And so his dad is crying like a little girl while he does an apology press conference!
If you have a dad like that, you must be so embarrassed to even go outside anymore. This has to be some kind of mistake. Change the channel immediately. Change it now.
Sure, but every single channel is covering this press conference live.
No!
You were always putting it on a tab, and your dad just pleaded guilty to embezzlement. Wait a second. Do you not even have enough money to pay for sushi?
Oh, obviously you're wrong. Any cheap sushi like this, of course. I can pay it. This is nothing.
Is that so? Well then, here's your total bill. That'll be $10,000.
10? Why is it so expensive? That is a scam. You're scamming me.
Because the other day, you brought so many people and had a party, didn't you? Either way, you know that this restaurant is a high-end sushi place, and we don't offer anything less than $10 per piece.
Excuse me?
Hey, what the hell does that mean, Atsuo? I can't pay that amount!
Just shut up! It's just all your fault. You guys were eating too much. It only came because you told us that this was your treat.
Whatever. Doesn't look like anything good is gonna come out of hanging with you, so we're done being friends!
Wait! Don't leave me here! No thanks, your one needs to wait.
Everything you put on the tab until now will certainly have you pay, yes?
To $10,000? There's no way I can pay that! And you saw what just happened to my dad. If I try to pay this, then my life will be over!
Whatever happens in your life is none of my business anyway. Plus, you were the one trying to run my restaurant to the ground. Don't you think you should accept the consequences of your own actions?
Yeah!
After that, Hatsuo's father was arrested and charged with embezzlement. As for Hatsuo himself, in order to pay off the tab that he had accumulated, he had to start working at the restaurant. However, because his father's embarrassing press conference was seen by the whole town, he became the laughingstock of the customers as well. But why was Hatsuo's dad arrested at such perfect timing? I asked my dad, and his response was unexpected.
You know how our restaurant is a private room? Well, actually, a lot of politicians and celebrities sneak in here to use that room.
What?
The people who come to use that private room all have secrets that they don't want anyone to know about. So our restaurant is a place for people like that, if you know what I mean. So his father seems to have a lot of rumors surrounding him, and my friend at the police station had asked me for a favor.
Wait, so the reason why you were so nice to Hatsuo and let it slide so many times was to hit him when it hurt the most?
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
What? No, you have to tell me.
But you know, all I ever wanted was for people to quietly eat their sushi and enjoy what I make for them, without causing any problems for us or our customers. But I guess some people can't help but get greedy and ask for more than what they need.
Dad, you really are the best.
You think so?
Yeah, you're nice and the most reliable dad. I'm so proud to be your daughter and to work here with you. That's why I'll always be here, and I'll work hard with you to make that come true.
Oh, thank you, Mika. As long as you're by my side, I can keep going.
Hatsuo was arrogant and bragging that his father was an important person, but just because someone is important doesn't necessarily mean that they're a good father. I think that my father, who's the chef and owner of a small little sushi restaurant, is the best father in the world, and I'm always proud to be his daughter. I want to be by his side and help to continue this restaurant forever.